Hello, hello. It's me once again to talk about this stream. And I named it the future of sports broadcasting because there's a lot of broadcasting deals. You you heard all already about NASCAR that ended in 2025, and then moving it in the focus with and TNT and Prime, and then into it next year. And then I got heard recently IndyCar is moved over to Fox for I do not know when, but it's good. It might happen next year or somewhere. Means NBC might lose coverage of IndyCar. So let's start first with with uh with with, with Fox at this point. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna mention a lot from NCAA to NFL because they're all staying. They're all staying because of how successful are on those networks. It's possibility that they might move to in the future move like to TNT or if not streaming networks like similar as to Thursday Night Football, and then moved. Can't say, but they found a foothold onto Prime. I think that's not going to be changing in towards the 2030s, so I'm not worried about that. NCAA has a really successful foothold, not only with Fox and some broadcasters at NBC, and then they got CBS that hosted some others too. It's like Fox, ESPN is also hosting some events on their own networks too. And then we see the Aaron on we see from on CW for football. For basketball, the I think March Madness is not going to move anywhere from Turner Sports to CBS, so it's not going to be changing anytime soon. And then they got also for basketball for the coverages on ESPN and Fox is not going to be changing anytime soon as well. So not to get this out of the way, to get show some Fox side here and some sort. NLB, I know NLB is kind of taking a swing in the midst of the couple years on Fox, and also being worried to the end. In the baseball coverages might be moved to Apple TV or Prime. TBS is still holding it in the future anyway. The only saving grace to the Fox really need to do for the saving grace is they're moving, either not moving, but if they're hoping the World Baseball Classic, yes, the World Baseball Classic, they're hosting the largest championships in baseball, they end up with the boosted ratings. If the if either way, it if they succeed that extremely well for World Baseball Classic and Fox, they might save the baseball broadcast there for themselves for Fox. So that's gonna be what I'm really hoping for right now. And then for NASCAR they finally got lucky. They got a new package. It's like the broadcast team's really bad. I don't think they're gonna be lucky enough in 2032 though, because I mean they can see already. Because I know NBC has a really tight, good crew, and then right top of that too, we really do not know the suspected from TNT and also Maxim even Prime to the give out. So already, and even with Dale Jr. though, despite how popular Dale Jr. is, I'm pretty sure that not likely to be getting huge ratings boost in either from those two networks. So yeah. Oh no, I think Arca might stay unless they end got something really wrong. So NHRA is got a foothold on Fox. Uh, yeah, I think I see how much rising NBC is, so I might say NHRA might be moving to NBC in the future, so not be surprised. Because you see what's going on with IMSA. they used to be part of Fox and now it's part of NBC now because of this. Motorcycle racing might be following the same suit. You got American Flat Track there, which is motorcycle racing. I think because if not, I think MotoGP so they might be moving to ESPN. This is because how successful Formula One is, and I know NBC is gonna help something at least to similar to AMA for American motorcycle racing because they have Supercross down now, so which makes sense. So and they held really well there. We'll just see why. So yeah, not be surprised there. The FIFA World Cup will stay on Fox because it's still very outrageously successful. Now comes the more details of the ball multi-sport events that they end up hosting Netflix like that says tell you later on that they head towards the Olympics and towards the NBC side. Because I know that you're gonna tell you later about because of this. So and this also gives clues to Major Soccer. Is mostly held on Apple TV. Might be returning back on the Fox because of how successful the FIFA World Cup is back in the 2022 Qatar. And it can cause a huge ratings boost for Fox with the soccer coverages, and it just might let them to take the full coverages for Major League Soccer once again for all teams. Let's see why. So for NASCAR at this point, I might be seeing like the end of CBS and Paramount Plus might take over that in 2032 somewhere. But that's not yet been confirmed yet because we didn't even reach it all the way yet. And Fox is not doing so good, and then it just started dropping like this. And we know they got IndyCar too coming in on Fox, so which is kind of making a huge, bigger strain on NASCAR all the way. We know they lost the Xfinity Series to CW, so the Cup Series is technically Cup and Truck Series is going to be next in line though, and same for ARCA. So that's really have to really watch on it really thoroughly. For sure. Because I know NBC is also in the wings as well. They take over ARCA, and then also on top of that, it's also possible that CBS and it might come back and take the races away, so it's possible. If not, it's gonna be like all I'm thinking like move on to Apple TV and some sort. It's inspired to have a really hot package. Some sort. Can kind of fear Major League Soccer might lose coverage from Apple TV, and NASCAR might take over that for sure in 2032. Because I think this is where I might be looking at for sure. This is see why. For thoroughbreds the balls like the Belmont Stakes and others. Yeah, I might be so not surprised. The Kentucky Derby is going to be moved to Fox in the future. So, despite they have a huge foothold with NBC over the years, NBC is not doing so good for thoroughbreds. This is prepared to like the more auto racing networks over the years. So you see like to see why I was not thoroughbred racing, horse racing type things. So I'll move over to Fox way more often. Let's see why. And that might give in the race of the huge horse racing boom on Fox when it happens. So I'll not be surprised if that happens. So Lacrosse League is staying, and Fox anything for rugby as well. The Dog Show is staying, the Bowlers staying as well. The Super League is also staying. Australian Football League, which is AK Footy, which also staying as well. Because Fox has a huge international sensation going on there. Yeah. And then You got the you got also UFL was also might be staying on Fox and NBC as well with crossovers. So see why Davis Cup. The Davis Cup is might be tennis, and then tennis have a huge foothold already with ESPN and also the tennis channel and tennis 2 every on Hulu uh, or DirecTV stream of some sort, which is their secondary channel for tennis. Tennis channels mostly for cable, and then if you own cable, you get the tennis channel itself. So I know that those two have a really huge boost a lot of times on the other tennis championships, and I might be seeing ESPN and the tennis channel, tennis 2, and others might take all the rights of all the tennis championships in the future. Means that I might also include the Davis Cup too from Fox. So that because of ratings, you're gonna tell already. If you do not know, the Davis Cup it's really huge involved in tennis. You already tell already. It's makes so much sense that you can compare it to. For NBC Sports, what you can look into right now, there's a lot of events going on right now. So far, under golf is hanging on really well at this point. Some sort. For Olympics, the last couple years on NBC is kind of hanging on by a thread, which is not very good. If you look at locations related to, like, you can see this issue is going way back in Rio de Janeiro in 2016. The NBC starting about technically losing viewers, and end up for the Olympics itself, and it means losing ratings. And now and you can see the commercials in each Olympic ads are not doing so well compared to over the years, because they're losing a lot of revenue and others. And then they got increases streaming, and then they see how limited Peacock is, and then just some sort. I think it's after losing NBCSN and then the Olympic Channel itself, which is usually owned by NBC already, you can see the bad sign coming in. And NBC for the Olympics is not doing so good. And then NBC entered the market in the Olympics back in 1988, which just kind of shows my age. And of some sort. But remember, NBC did not hold it for Albertville, Nagano, and Lillehammer, which is held at CBS at the time. And then NBC took over all the Winter Olympic rights in 2002, starting Salt Lake City, and then going down from there. You can see since Beijing in 2022, NBC Winter Olympic broadcast has been horrible. Ratings has been dropped. The fans is passing out before the main ending of the Olympics, because of how less entertaining the end of the Winter Olympics end was. So and also got the huge, and then they got the competition with the FIFA World Cup on Fox. He'll be way more ratings than the Olympics and NBC did for the last couple of years. And they give you a way better sign that the Olympics and NBC will be ending soon. The reason why the NBCs have been holding on to this much is because of very extremely high ratings. Although the ratings has been slowly declining since Rio, but the next TV deal is not until 2034, which, like I said, if this continues to be like this and towards Paris, Reno, and even Los Angeles, somewhere. You can see where Zombie might go down from there. Then I'd not be surprised the Olympics might be moved to like a crossover with the Winter Olympics going back to CBS and Summer Olympics going to Fox. So I'd not be surprised because you can see how really popular the FIFA World Cup is, and I'd not be surprised the Olympics when they be in the next stop for them. And also CBS is really doing so good and to extreme winter sports time events. So CBS might take that back from them in the future. So I'd not be surprised the Olympics might be moving away from NBC in the future. Because I can see signs at the end of NBC's like sleeping behind the wheel in the Olympics. I kind of hope Paris is good. If not, if it's another snooze fest, and I'm not be surprised that I might lose more ratings. It just makes sense. So bad if it's all around Fox, NBC might not longer than the whole hosting all this. At the end of you can tell already. For sure. Yeah. NBC, so for the Premier League, which is also soccer, Fox has a huge foothold in soccer, so I'd not be surprised the next stop is might take the Premier League away from NBC, and it just makes sense. Tour de France. Tour de France is technically cycling championships, and NBC has a really good foothold in that, and I don't think they're going to leave it anytime soon. Yeah, you got NASCAR and NBC. They're staying because of how good they are. Drone Racing League, and I've never even heard of it right now. I don't know, they might be doing and might be joining ESPN, so I might be real see about that. IMSA staying, Monster Jam staying, AMA staying, Marine Club League, which is also staying. IndyCar is moving over to Fox, so they might be getting rid of that soon enough. Yeah, so Olympic sport events, in particular, they might be moving over to CBS Fox in the future as well. Rugby and NBC's might be moved over to Fox as well. Dog shows. See, NBC Fox they have a good holding in dog shows and others, which is really good. WWE and others might be moved over to like CW or on demand. Not surprised there. So you can tell already. So the end up, which makes sense. And then move over to CBS Sports. CBS is slowly trying to come back here for everything. You can see all already. So this is seen all already. So here's the thing I know. CBS holds the PGA Tour, but because of how successful the NBC is rising up thanks to the Golf Channel, every PGA Tours might be moving over to NBC in the future because they start seeing the rise of golf on their networks. Yeah, soccer and CBS might be. Fox is starting to dominate in soccer, so I might not be surprised about that. In WNBA, although I think since TNT, let's see TNT later NBA, this might be is, but the WNBA used to be part of ESPN, was now kind of moved over to CBS. I think they got the foothold very well on CBS. So for the WNBA, which just makes so much sense, and they got a perfect holding there. So yeah. So for ESPN, which is the second last network we're gonna look at, ESPN is known as the worldwide leader of sports products for how long, though? We see all the sports and then they might look at the might move now. Yeah. Ignore all this type of crap there because they hold a lot of sports news, which, as you all know already, it's just a bunch of crap. As you know already. So, for everything there, as you know already, so. Yeah, I think UFL is gonna be all dominate Fox in the future. You know, ESPN is holding it. Yeah, because of how well Fox is really holding this and they hold it together by holding strings by strings. You can tell already. My opinion is not surprised. So at the end of the day, might fully take over that. Yes, soccer's also hold on ESPN. Problem is, ESPN soccer's been horrible over the years. They lost UEFA, they lost FIFA, and I've been kind of afraid if Fox has a huge domination right now for soccer, so which means it's like NBC and CBS. Fox might take over all the rights to soccer, which is to see why. Because they have a huge domination of this soccer type networks, and see why. There. It includes all the clubs too. Yeah, baseball. I think it's surprising I didn't even know right now. MLB is gonna be losing ESPN in the future. Like I said, because if Fox really holds on to World Baseball Classic and gain a lot of ratings from this, they might have a huge mega foothold in the baseball industry, and Fox might hold all the coverages that the baseball can get. And remember, Fox Sports and TBS is at the end of hosting like for the playoff games, so I'll not be surprised there. Yeah, so and very surprised to know too, NBA is also hosting on ESPN2, but also not ESPN2 as like ESPN, also ESPN2 as well. But in the problem is TNT has TNT's a lot of my tell you later about that one, but end up because only TNT is really big in NHL now, which makes sense. Which they recently took away from NBC. Surprise, they didn't mention about it because NBC and NHL was like big brothers back then, and now TNT kind of stole it away. I think it's just because of really hard to keep on the demand of hockey, and then TNT is doing so good with the NBA coverages, and then I think recently in the tail later on by TNT they had towards the NBA. You see why? It's been a very very thorough history for that area. So to see why. I think so they had to talk about later about it towards the TNT side and they end up with because I know the issues in ESPN and for NBA is gonna have a similar situation for TNT. Let's see why. The WNBA, so I think WNBA is might take all the rights back to CBS. So let's see why. And then they got FIBA. I think FIBA might be moving in the future. Don't know if it's gonna move to CBS or it's gonna be moved over to its TNT not TNT, NBC as well. The tell you later on. Same for the EuroLeague. Cricket has a huge foothold all over ESPN, so they're not going to move anywhere. Handball is going to be the similar situation. Hockey or the NHL TNT has a huge foothold already in hockey. Already, so. And I might be seeing the domination NHL might be moving away from ESPN and then move towards TNT in the future, so ESPN not be surprised by lose hockey. For sure. Tennis is going to be staying, and I think ESPN might gain more tennis type things from the Davis Cup and from Fox and as well. So it makes sense. And then co-hosting with the tennis channel, so this might help a lot more. Yeah. For golf. Yeah. Golf is really hugely now dominated by NBC now, so this makes sense. Canadian Football League is going to be staying on ESPN, is to see why. Formula 1 Porsche Super Cup in SRX, so it might also be staying. And then we got USC, which is moving in the future, and then boxing might be staying. So there's this makes sense. And then look, and now the last one is TNT Sports. There, if we get into that, anyway, TNT Sports is one of those. It used to be known as Turner Sports and Warner Bros. Discovery Sports. Yeah, TNT Sports hosting the limited networks. NBA is like ESPN. TNT is kind of like showing the sunset on that network. Because there's already rumors that NBC might take over NBA rights away from TNT and ESPN and for a whole entire single thing. Because on the NBC, you can tell all the way, FIBA might be also moving to NBC as well. He's trying to rival Fox's FIFA. So let's see why. So let's see why. It's gonna be close for TBS. Like I said, if the World Baseball Classic is successfully on Fox, it might take a lot away from ESPN, but TBS is still might be holding by the thread by the playoffs. Because they'll literally try to hold on and try to avoid take all Fox or all the coverages of baseball away from TBS to Fox. Let's see why. NHL will be staying in TNT because they have a really big control there. Their E-League, which is kind of surprisingly new there, is staying. Golf might be moving over to NBC in the future. Soccer is really dominated by Fox, so let not be surprised they might lose that. Cycling, which is new there, they might co-host a lot with NBC with the Tour de France. There's a so I'd not be surprised that TNT might take all the rights into the Tour de France away from NBC and they got all the rights there from TNT. But the problem is the pricing of the Tour de France these days are really pricey. So especially for Turner. So see why. Yeah. MotoGP in the World Endurance Championships, I'd not be surprised that they're moving over to ESPN in the future. Is there? You got tennis. Tennis is gonna be. Wow. Okay. TNT is gonna host a lot of tennis, and it's gonna be we worry about ESPN and. Yeah, I think ESPN Tennis Channel and TNT might be take over the rights of the French Open. So it's kind of afraid the Grand Slams might be moving over towards TNT, which includes Wimbledon, US Open, and also Australian Open. But now the ESPN still holds some of the tennis coverages a little bit longer, thanks to the holdings of Tennis Channel. So it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. So I might be seeing a really big competition with tennis in the future with TNT, ESPN, and Tennis Channel still holding it for a lot more longer. So I might be looking at it very thoroughly. So yeah. And then also so right now that I figured I might be looking at right now for sure for sports broadcasting. So yeah. The question is that a lot of people saying at this point is, so the question is, how about the CW Sports? It is a new network, right? True, and but look into that. CW Sports is just a new sports network with the host. It's got the foothold of NCAA for college football, which it will be staying, and they got the coverages in Xfinity series, NASCAR, which is a huge game by their network. I'd not be surprised as well, and they might also gain a couple things. Here it is. So I'd not be surprised like a random UNC or WWE might be moved over to CW in the future, away from some networks. If they get so lucky, though, yeah, it kind of if CBS is not doing so good in their March Madness or some sort, or something lanes in the college basketball, the CW might take it over for them, but that odds of seeing it is extremely low. Good to see why. Which is hell already. Yeah, so CW is also hosting LIV Golf, which is on the riskiest move that they end up made because of UFC already. NBC it's got now get a huge foothold in the golf industry, and they might be thanks to Golf Channel, so they might be getting a lot more from that. So that means the look CW's coverage of golf is really hanging on the rails at this point for for everything at this point. So yeah, so that's technically it's pretty risky for them. But I'm pretty sure they might lose that if they're not careful. So yeah, so that is it. Anyway, so yeah. So the other question is, why do you think the Olympics might move to CBS in Fox in the future? Because there's a huge amount of space in the end within the Fox's crew. Since NASCAR might be moving over to most likely away from Fox to probably on Apple TV and others or Prime. Because on the Prime's already hosting Thursday Night Football as well, so and also hosting NASCAR already. But Prime and also Apple TV is also hosting Major League Soccer, which they might lose out to Fox pretty soon enough, and as well. So So yeah. Here it is. So yeah, so not be surprised. So they saw already. So the Prime, and then you got Apple TV. Which they hope Major Soccer, but they literally do not know when. They might hold it much longer for sure. So yeah. So yeah. So Apple TV is hosting like a Major Soccer seasons pass. You can tell already, and I really do not know it's gonna last much longer because the rise of properties of Fox. You can tell already. It's gonna not be a surprise for sure. So Amazon Sunday Ticket is still YouTube TV thing. Although they're gonna be staying as well. For the NBA League Pass, it's I think they might be moved to Prime. They can tell already. It is most likely because they have the major foothold already. So 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 any so yeah any oh yeah forgot scripts. I found out there's also a new channel known as Scripts Sports, and I think the host in WSL there, which is on Ion, which is strange. And also got hosting some events at WNBA with CBS as well. And also held visual rights all the way for the Golden Knights upcoming Utah NHL team. And also the Big Sky Conference for college football and basketball, I believe, which they're living on thread in that one. So, which is which surprises me at most. So, yeah, yeah, a lot of people say, how about Bleen? Bleen is mostly a soccer network. Although they may be risky because of the price of box, I think they might prevail. Because they hosting way higher up in networks at this point. So for sure for soccer, they're also hosting like handball, which they might gain more in the future if they keep it up. And then you got Major League Wrestling is gonna be staying. You got only one more sports, which is more Second Racing Speedway, which is gonna be staying too. And also Bare Knuckle Fighting is also staying on there too. Because reasons. So the question is, why is Next Global Sports and what's TYC Sports there? Next Global Sports used to be 11 Sports, which is mostly for extreme sports events and sometimes. So yet they're hosting like a lot of basketball events, and of course the G League, also hosting like really low end college. I think they're hosting like college basketball, college football, and for the Blue Sky, Ivy, and Southland Conference. With also low end college football too. And also hosting like very low end type of events too. As well, so it's not surprised for next level. In TYC, I believe is a Spanish network, so I'm not mentioning Spanish networks because it takes another long time. And everybody end up in lots researching where they're supposed to go. So I'm not mentioning about Univision, Telemundo, Fox Deportes, ESPN Deportes, and otherwise I'm not mentioning about that. It takes a lot of research and a lot of to end up thinking about that. So that's why I never mentioned about Spanish sports events and channels and stuff about this switch. Because it takes a lot of thinking and that one, and just I would say yeah, no. So yeah, so I'm really excluding that in this stream. So we end up there. So any more questions? How about FanDuel TV? FanDuel TV is mostly for sports betting. If you ever sports bet, it is their own TV channel today to try to bet on sports before the way it is. Mostly it's held mostly sporting news related to sports betting. Since it's so successful ever since, it's not be all over the streaming networks. And they end up, since sports betting is now widespread around a lot of states now these days, I'd not be surprised that they might be airing some events and they can sports bet before the day where it is. And then they're gonna win a lot or win nothing. So that's the way it is. Also, there's also like a like a spin-off of FanDuel TV, known as FanDuel Racing. It's like sports betting for racing only, which includes like Formula One, IndyCar, NASCAR, of some sort. But they end up for betting on what driver is gonna win, or who has the best pit crew, who has the best like speed and mileage and some sort. So it's kind of betting on that because this makes sense. Which is some sort of way it is. It is found out on the tell already. XTV is gonna show it later on. It is because that's a whole other can of worms. That's in the tutorial already. So for FanDuel TV, which used to be TVG, which is a horse racing channel, and now I've been new hosting like sports betting mostly for thoroughbreds these days, but they really have focused in more to other sports. FanDuel Racing, which is used to be known as TVG2, like another horse racing channel, and that's now hosting like for more like a higher revenue for betting or on for more horse racing and on top of thoroughbreds, and also on top of motor racing in the future. Yeah, so that's about that. So anyway, the XTV does has its own sports channel. It used to be known as HDNet, if you did not know about that, then it became XTV. They do have sports on their system still, which is kind of odd. But part of this is mostly on pay-per-view type shit now these days. Yeah, so it's kind of why the heck is they still existing in the first place type shit. So yeah, it's on to them on that one. So here it is, and like I said right now, and I'm guess your questions is better on than mine at this point. So that gives you already a lot of clues. So yeah, what happened to NHL Center Ice? Center Ice, which is usually aired on DirecTV. Oh yeah, I might mention later by NASCAR Hot Pass, so they were also used to be on DirecTV. Yeah, Hot Pass has now officially been rebirthed onto Max. Yeah, formerly known as HBO Max. Max, what they call the rebirth of NASCAR Hot Pass. Already, and then which means it's gonna go like a lot of Hot Pass fans that they finally return to see them on Max in the future. For Center Ice, no, might be moved to a streaming service in the future. Probability on YouTube TV, probability, because you can already tell already, and the NFL Sunday tickets are already on YouTube TV. If not, I might be seeing Max, so might take over Center Ice, similar to TNT is doing with NHL. So I'd not be surprised if Max would also might hold coverages of NHL Center Ice as well. So I'd not be surprised about that too. MLB said extra innings. Well, extra innings is probably gonna be on like, if you had to think right now, could be YouTube TV as well. This used to be part of DirecTV, so I'll not be surprised they might move on to yeah, they left DirecTV for Dish, and now I think it might be YouTube TV, so that might be the next stop in holding us with MLB extra innings. So yeah, which makes so much more sense. We don't know already. So as you know, so in a MLB Direct Kick, remember the season pass on the Apple TV? It's technically their Direct Kick type programming, which is if you want the closest to get for Direct Kick, it's most likely an Apple TV type thing now, known as season pass. So yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna hold it. I think they might continue to hold it, and we'll see. But for Apple, so that's interesting for them anyway. So yeah. So is there any more questions related to this? If not, if I forgot about mentioning it, I might tell you in the comments. And right after this video is over. If not, they end up in the post. They post me like a post on some sort on X, and in the for the things that I might have said something wrong, or any updates that I never mentioned, or any updates in the that if they did, or that I might be thinking a little bit differently than the broadcast crew, and then to mention about it. Because I know mine's pretty much accurate, so I know where I might be predicted to, for sure, and I might be close to being right on the button, and then know what I was talking about. So let's see why. I do apologize that I've never mentioned about Spanish, but that takes way more time and a lot more patience in the end of know all the ways that I mentioned already. It's not like I'm missing everything, because I never miss everything a lot. So yeah, this could really end up makes sense. So hope you're liking this thing. If you don't like it, post me on X or leave a comment in the description there, on the comment area on YouTube on some sort, because you can do it anytime. Don't be shy, some sort. Also, a lot of people that are on my channel that never subscribed yet. If you're unsubscribed to me on here and on YouTube, I'm gonna be way more happier to end up with a lot of people doing that, because it helps the YouTube algorithm, and on this, despite my YouTube is like a free base ones, there's no monetization or of those monies. It's only YouTube. It's almost 10 years on the been on this channel, because of being on YouTube since as a channel itself since 2015. So I'm very happy that it end up, if you can see a lot more subscribers and others before then, I'm gonna be way more happier by hearing about that. So please just subscribe, like and subscribe, and if you don't want to miss anything for the future streams and otherwise, press the bell button at the end of it to hope you didn't hoping they don't want to miss more videos about the live streams or wherever I upload. So, and otherwise, So, so like, subscribe, and also leave a comment. And if you would want to, if you end up seeing more than this of some sort, leave it on X on mine or if not Palcat's Twitter page right there. If you want to, for more sports updates of some sort, because I know my page only drags into some other details not related to anything because it is. So I'll let you know from that. Hope you like it for this video. This and otherwise, hope you like what like in that screen there. Otherwise, yeah. Oh yeah, there's also yeah. Also, otherwise, that might be it. So, is I think nothing else I'm gonna talk to you about of some sort. So that's it. So that's it for the streams of some sort. See you in the next video, live stream. Otherwise, in the end up, good luck everyone in here and might and end up misstep something in thought of mine. No, I might be right on the queue that one. Yeah. See you in the next video or stream. Otherwise, I'm Joshua Kilhuman, and I will say beep, beep, beep. Oh yeah, forgot to mention. Please subscribe. You did it. And otherwise, why are you not on my channel in the first place? Despite it just snooping, because no one likes snooping. It just because this channel's not for spies. It's for everyone to watch. So don't be shy. Subscribe, comment. Otherwise, don't be like a snooper or spy or otherwise. Because that's not good for everyone. Do you have a lot of spy on freaking like channels like Mr. Beast and otherwise and not subscribing and just comment and just snooping around? That's not good for them. So just do it for me for once. So just do it. Don't be shy, just press it. And just put the cursor over it or finger over it and just do it. Don't be shy. Otherwise, yeah. If you don't do it, it's fine with me. Just roll my boat there. Otherwise, so do it. Well, what are you waiting for? If I don't subscribe soon, I will end the stream and I just say forget it. Only have 1 minute. Do it. Well, bye for now. See you next stream video. Goodbye for everyone.